Do you want to learn effortless skills that'll make defenders question their life choices on the field? By the end of this video, you'll have key detailed insights into the only 4 skills you need to leave any defender in the dust. I'm Jazzy, a semi-pro footballer and a former youth international. And today we're going to deep dive into 4 pretty simple step-over skills that will leave any defender in the dust. So have a ball ready, pay attention to the details, and let's play football with flair. First up, we got the classic step over. This is one of my favorite moves just because of how easy it is. And to be honest, if you can nail this, you don't need any other skill. But a tip is, master it on both left and right foot. In terms of difficulty, I'll rate this a 1. In terms of effectiveness, I'll give it a 4.5. But only if you master the key details perfectly. You might wonder, how can such a simple move be so effective? Let's dive into a tutorial. At the absolute basic level, you're pretending to go right, but you actually know you're going to the left. Firstly, deception. Really sell that you're going to the right. Look to the right, put your whole body facing to the right, and then bam, go the other way. Shoulders. Look at how and when Ronaldo drops them to sell the move. Change of direction and pace. Make sure you explode off your landing foot and go into the opposite direction. Remember, you know you're going that way, but the defender doesn't. Bonus tip, watch the defender's feet and don't get too close to them. Next up we have the double step over. I usually pull this one out after I've already used a single step over, because essentially you're faking a single step over. My favorite players who love to do these are CR7 and also Robinho, so check him out. But let us know in the comments, guys, who is the step over king? So as far as a difficulty rating, I'd give this about a 2 or 2.5, but effectiveness, I'd put it at a 4. So again, we're basically doing a single step over, then faking that next outside turn to do another step over, then going the other way. The first key point I want to stress is have that rhythm and flexibility. Just watch how some of these Brazilian players sway their shoulders, almost like they're doing a samba dance or capoeira even. And again, really emphasize dropping your shoulders on either side, because first of all, that will sell the move to beat the defender, and next of all, it actually makes it a bit easier going along with the rhythm that we're talking about before. And a little tip that's really been useful for me is remember that the first step over foot you do is the direction you'll end up going. So if there's a space to your right, go over with your right first, then your left, and then head over to the right. And why stop at 2 step overs? You see Cristiano Ronaldo and others doing 2, 3, 4, 5 step overs, but essentially they're waiting for the right time for the defender to dive in, and it's just a bit of a diversion before they do that. So guys, I stress, have fun and play football with flair. This next move is called the roll step over. This one is dear to my heart because it just always works for me. But as far as difficulty, I'll give this a 1.5. And as far as effectiveness, I'm going to give this a 5. Because if you get it right and you do it fast, the ball's already rolling in the direction you want to go. I like to use this one after I've done an outside shimmy, as this is pretty much faking that. So at a basic level, you roll it to the left and then you fake turning outside, and then you do a step over and go in the direction that the ball is rolling. A small subtle detail is after you roll the ball over with your right, take a step before doing your step over. This will help sell it. Another pro tip is just anticipate that the move will work and plan ahead what your next step will be. And trust me, this move will give you that split second of extra time that will free you up to make a key pass or take a shot. If you like what you've seen so far, make sure to hit subscribe and like to get more tips to make sure you turn heads on the pitch. And the final move is the Stepover Feint. To see how effective this one is, check out Enzo Fernandez score a banger in the World Cup.
Oh, sweet feet, wonderful goal!
As far as difficulty goes, I'll give this one a 2.5, because this is essentially a combo of 2 moves. And as far as effectiveness, I'd say 3.5, 4. because each individual move will actually work quite well on their own. But when it comes to Flair, that's a different story. This move looks sick. I'd pair this one up with a step over and an inside cut. So basically, this is a step over with your right, and instead of cutting inside, you shimmy outwards and give yourself that little bit of extra free space. The part that will really sell this move and leave the defender in the dust is that final shimmy. So make sure you really put all your emphasis into faking going left, but actually at the last second shimmying out to the right. It's almost like this move starts slow, then speeds up right at the end. That will really sell
Sweet
it.
feint, wonderful goal!
Before the shimmy, my whole body is facing to the left. I almost jump in that direction and then quickly dink it outward. And finally, another tip is to give yourself enough room, because remember, you are doing 2 moves in a row. And guys, something that will help even more than you know is liking and subscribing for more content like this, because hey, we want to keep making videos, we want to keep helping and playing football with Flair. So thank you guys, God bless you and be with you. Peace.